Ready to go?
Ready.
Look weird, this plant thing. Hello everyone, welcome to Are You Feelin The Goods? We are so excited today to have this amazing guest, my friend and incredible artist, performer, activist, the one and only Miss Kim Dawson, everybody.
Hey!
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
You know, getting through it all, trying to do my best. So the way this works, I'm gonna ask you a question, you're gonna tell me yeah or nah, and then just tell me why, and we're gonna discuss, all right? Here we go. So, Beyonce released her visual album, Black is King, this week on Disney+, and as to be expected, Twitter is having a full meltdown. While the Bayhive and many critics have praised the film, it has not gone without its criticism. Chicago rapper and activist No Name tweeted, "We love an African aesthetic draped in capitalism. Hope we remember the Black folks on the continent whose daily lives are impacted by US imperialism. If we can uplift the imagery, I hope we can uplift those who will never be able to access it. Black liberation is a global struggle." So, Kim, do you agree with No Name and others who have criticized Beyonce's use of African culture in Black is King? Yeah or nah?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say nah.
Okay.
And mostly because I have read about how she was trying her hardest to be as inclusive as she could. She got people from the continent to help her with design, to help her with the aesthetic and all that stuff. And even if it didn't come off the right way, like she was working towards that. I don't know that it's ever going to be perfectly what anybody wants. So, I mean, I respect people that maybe from the continent that maybe took offense. So I'll listen to somebody that's like, hey, I'm from Botswana and I think this is boo. I'll be like, cool, like I'll listen to you because I am not from the continent, but I think African Americans should be very careful on how they're criticizing that. Because sometimes you're standing for something that doesn't need your voice in it.
Yeah, I've done some thinking about it, and I think ultimately I'm a nah as well, that it's not really fair, in my opinion, to put this entire weight of representing an entire continent with 54 different cultures like on one single woman. Like, she's kind of damned if she does, damned if she doesn't. And at this point,
Absolutely.
you know, so I'm with you. I think nah. So Spotify's economic model has been widely condemned for years, with critics claiming that the service pays out paltry royalties as low as 0.0036 cents a stream. In a recent interview with Music Ally, Spotify CEO Daniel Ek has added fuel to the fire by suggesting that artists are not making enough money because they're not working hard enough. Basically, he states that the artists that aren't doing well in streaming need to churn out continuous music to be able to survive. So, Kim, as a musician, did this CEO billionaire who made his fortune off the backs of artists hit the nail on the head? Yeah or nah?
Ooh, nah, that one, man. Like that I read that article and heard that's some.
Come on, what are you saying?
Hey, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, try to say it in a nice way, but it is some bullshit. It's like, first off, he's making a ton of money, and the people that are creating the content for his company aren't making that. That should be that's disproportionate. If your entire company exists off of the work of somebody else, you need to value that work so that those people can make more, because it costs us money to create the content, right? And also, I don't even like calling it content. Music is more than just this thing that you plug in and go. And I mean, it's absolutely the opinion of somebody that's never had to do the work.
So, Kim, this is for the Denver resident in you. In September 2019, the media outlet company ABCD released its cannabis price index, which, among other things, lists the cities with the highest weed consumption. My question for you, Kim, is, are you shocked to learn that Denver did not even make the top 10? Yeah or not?
I am shocked. What number were we then?
Right? Well, okay, so they did 120 cities all over the world.
Okay.
And Denver was 38th.
Wow. I mean, when you put it in a worldwide consumption, then obviously that's, the world is very big and there's lots of cannabis consumers around the world. But I think still out of all the cities in the world, 38th is still pretty high. So
I just think of Denver,
Yeah, I mean,
we high, but
Colorado's been at that for quite some time now.
You want to know what was number one?
I'm gonna say Amsterdam.
New York.
What?
I know. I was surprised.
It kind of makes sense because New York is like hustle city, so you got to have some way to relax, and Colorado also has a lot of recreational things, outdoor recreation. So there's a lot of different ways for people to unwind. Whereas in a big city, you kind of just have your small space, and like, what are you going to do in your small space? I'm probably going to smoke. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. All right, New York, I see you. Whatever.
But okay. Final question here. So, Texas Republican Representative Louis Gohmert, who is notorious for his extreme anti-abortion stance, having once told a woman she should have carried her brain-dead fetus to term just in case, now defended his own healthcare choices since he tested positive for COVID-19. He stated, "I'm taking hydroxychloroquine to treat my coronavirus. It is what was decided is the best course of action by me and my doctor, not government bureaucrats." He has long refused to wear a mask to stem the spread of COVID, insisting last month that he didn't need to wear one because he didn't have the virus.
Piece of shit, man.
He's now one of 14 members of the U.S. House of Representatives who has or has had COVID. So Kim, as a woman whose health choices have constantly been regulated by government bureaucrats, does Gohmert's blatant disregard for protecting lives allow us to revoke his title as a pro-lifer? Yes or no? I mean, yeah or not?
I got you. Yeah, I mean, screw that guy. It's not surprising because people like that are often very, very hypocritical, because it's like, it doesn't matter till it happens to you, right? And that's kind of, I feel like, a lot of the sentiment around people who have a staunch stance on something like abortion or anything like that. And obviously he's not going to care as much about women's health because he's not a woman, which you should care regardless. Yeah, but you should care regardless because we're people. So,
right.
But yeah, I'm not surprised, but yeah, he needs to. The problem is, no matter what I say, he's gonna think what he's gonna think, and he's gonna think that he's right about it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Do you? And I just want people like that out of politics so that they just stop ruining people's lives. That's all.
Great. Okay, so that concludes the yeah or nah portion of Are You Feelin The Goods? This next question we've done once before. It's called, are you ready? Shish Sessions Song Association.
Shish Sessions Song Association. Shish Sessions Song Association. Shish Sessions Song Association. Shish Sessions Song Association.
Woo! That's a mouthful.
I'm gonna throw you a word. You gotta sing me a line of a song that has this word in it. And I'm basically just getting you to sing for me because I want to hear it. Okay, everybody. Here we go. Shish Sessions Song Association. All right. First word, sun.
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right.
Yeah. Second word, ready.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Find you and make you want me.
Great.
Yeah.
Woo. Next word, dance.
I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Yes, Whitney, please, thank you, goodbye. Ding, ding, ding. Next word, life.
So live your life. Hey.
You did it, you passed it. Final word, and I think you might specifically know a song that has this word in it. Try.
Ha!
Hey.
try. Ignore the questions in your mind. Don't let another moment pass you by. You'll never know if you don't try. So just try.
Yes, that is Try by Kim Dawson, everybody. Well, that concludes the Shish Session Song Association. You won with flying colors. You won. And finally, to finish off the Are You Feeling the Goods, Kim, we ask all of our guests here on Are You Feeling the Goods, which of your goods, Kim Dawson, are you feeling the most right now?
Yeah, I love this question, by the way. It's good to kind of have those moments of self-reflection, especially in this time. I'm feeling the goods that I'm feeling right now is my songwriting. I kind of had gotten away from it for a while, as you do when you're a member of a band that's not, you're not like a front person, and you're just kind of a piece of a whole. But I'm feeling a lot of my own personal songwriting. It's like, I feel like I finally have, I know what my voice is and what I want to say.
I'm feeling that of your goods right now. Thank you, Kim. So we can look forward to a lot more stuff coming from you in the future.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for fighting the fight and inspiring and standing up and being an activist and being your beautiful Black woman self. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody, Kim Dawson.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun.